Falkirk TV is proudly sponsored by GM Landscape UK.
John, back here at the Falkirk Stadium again tomorrow. The second of three really big home games in a row, and this time it's Partick Thistle. It's been a wee while since we played them, it feels like.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I think we played them a couple of times quick early in the season, yeah, so it has been considerable time. No, loads of changes. They've lost a couple of players in the last week in the transfer window. McGlynn going to Hearts, Robinson going to Hamilton, however Scotty Martin going in another direction. Other than that, not a great deal. The goalkeeper went back on loan to Watford. Yeah, so we know enough about them, even although we've not played them for a good wee while. They're still up there, still looking to forge a challenge to the top of the table. We always get a difficult game with Partick, even out here in the first game with 10 men. We managed to sneak it 1-0. I thought we played really well through it for Hull, but the goalie on the day had a great game, and we denied us a win. I thought we played some excellent football. Big Brian popped up with a goal as he does, and obviously we had to come out of there with only 1 point, and I thought our play merited two. So yeah, we're looking to bounce back once again. We're looking at a huge effort to try and get back to the top of the table, although it's not the game that is our game in hand. It is our game in hand with regards to we'll go level games with everyone else after this game. So it's game 24. After that, we're a third of the season left to go. It would be good to get back up there. We've led the league for so long. I don't know, 17 games or so at the top of the table, and it's a nice place to be. At the same time, it's nice to be the ones that are kind of chasing as well. So we've got an opportunity. Partick are a good side, respect everything that they're doing, but also we have our own sights on getting back to the top of the table.
A wee bit of a boost, a wee bit of a lift to the club as well, given the really good transfer deadline day on Monday. How happy are you with the business that we've done so far? Yeah,
well, first of all, I can say it's the busiest transfer deadline day I think I've ever had. It was a full-on day, full-on for a minute coming in. It was probably the first day I've not been on the training pitch when I've actually been healthy. I've never really missed a training day whenever I've been healthy. I've only ever missed it if for some reason I've been ill. And so it was like that. It was exactly that. It was like on the phone all day long, virtually, trying to work things out, trying to get things to happen. Some were on, some were off. But absolutely delighted what we got in the end. Delighted. I think everyone knows the story of Scott Arfield and how keen he was to come back, and how he himself has mentioned kind of a duty to help get the club back up. And of course, what we've got to realise is that we just can't rely on Scott. Everyone's got to get a boost. That's the reason we kind of brought him back in, so that everyone would get a lift. Everyone, absolutely everyone, and give us a little bit of a hand. Of course, Luke did so well in his first time here, coming back in. Again, everyone knows the story. He did great for us. He's back. We were probably a little bit overloaded in the defence, but it is what it is. And Miller Thompson, a young lad who's been doing particularly well at Dundee United. A big thank you to Jim Goodwin and the help there, Tony Docherty, and the help they gave us at Dundee to get Luke back. And obviously everyone knows the Scotty Arfield story. Young Connor Allen is a lad who we've been keeping an eye on. I think he's got potential, but better for him to go back out on loan to Kelty and continue that, and then come to us in the summer, and again then go and force away into our team and into our setup. So he'll be training with us on and off between now and the end of the season, but also training with Kelty and playing for Kelty. So it's a really, really good transfer window. As I say, the busiest one I've ever had, probably the busiest one Falkirk's had in a long, long time. Such positive coming out, and that's the idea. The idea with Scotty will give us great presence on the pitch, almost like a coach on the pitch, coming in, His personality shines in the dressing room also, which again is a big part of it. Well, dressing room is magnificent, but he will help it. He will help it, and the players, I'm sure, will soon, well, even already, maybe looking up to him type thing. So, yeah, we're geared up, we're tooled up, ready for this push.
How's the squad looking as well? Obviously, you said that Connor's going back to Kelty Hearts. I think you mentioned in press that Miller Thompson's got a wee injury and won't be ready. Is there any news on any other squad players that might potentially miss tomorrow's game? Yeah,
well, unfortunately, Eamon Brophy's not ready yet to participate in the game. Ross McKeever's picked up a foot injury from last week. He struggled just at the start of the second half with his foot injury. He had to come off, and it's been quite a caused him some pain all week. So he's not going to take any. So it's different. Everyone gets injuries. Every club's got injuries. You're very, very fortunate if you've not got injuries. So a couple of strikers out. In an ideal world, of course, they would be available, but we just got to get on with it. Simple as that. We've got a lot of players. It's again a little bit disappointing to lose two key players at the top end of the pitch, where everything really comes to fruition at the top end of the pitch. It would be nice to have had Eamon and Ross available, but they're not, and it's again, Big Barney did well when he played last week. He caused problems. You can see the attributes that he's got. Yes, there's a long way to go with him, but he's a handful. So other than the ones I've mentioned, Miller Thompson will not be involved in the squad this week, but I'm sure the information we're getting that from Monday he can then start full training. So we're looking forward to having Miller with us next week.
John, thanks for the update, and best of luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.